Full face, baby.
Hey.
Yeah, I bust down, Tatiana. Yeah, I wanna see you bust down. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana.
Hey.
I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down.
Hey.
Speed it up, now slow that shit down. On the gas, slow it down. Bust it, bust down, bust it, bust it, bust down. On the gas, bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down, speed it up, now slow that shit down. On the gas, slow it down. Bust it, bust it, bust it.
Let me stop. Hey, let me stop.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of WiseAïchaTalk. I've missed everybody, and it's been a little bit, like it's been a week, but I'm back with a vengeance, and I won't leave y'all. Well, I may if I end up doing things with my real life. But anyways, today I'm coming to do a special topic about that's pertaining to dating, but something different, a little different. Welcome to WiseAïchaTalk. All right, let me get the question on and popping. You know, I want to do a really quick little response. So the question, basically the person wrote it in like 4 parts, I think, to clarify, to make sure I understand the full concept of the question. So the question is, what do you think about an individual taking on the role of a step-parent? Especially if, if they're dating someone with kids. What role does one take on in their partner's kids' lives during the dating stage? So I feel like, to sum it up, what I got from this question, and if you submitted the question and you think I perceived it wrong, please leave it in the comments below. But from what I'm gathering from these questions that you submitted back to back, is that what role does a person or individual have when they're dating someone who has children? And what does that look like? And I would have to say that that looks different for every individual and for every couple and every family. And it also depends on how long you've been dating this person. Like, let's say for instance, okay, you're dating this person, you've only started dating like a month ago. It also depends on like if the person even introduced you to their kids. But if you're at a specific stage where you've been dating and it's been going good for a little bit, and that person is introducing you to their family, to their children, that's a sign that things are going good. So one, good job, y'all doing the damn thing. The next thing is to figure out, okay, how do you get into this family unit that's already there? Now, if the family unit is dysfunctional, let's say the other parent is not cool with you being around their kids, you're gonna have to figure out the best way for you to be in part of the family, but in a respectful manner. I'm so sorry for the noise, but I can't control it. They're flying all over the place, so I want to get the answer. But yeah, back to the answer. So you really have to find the most respectful and kind and humble way to enter a family structure. This is my opinion. Regardless of not if the family structure is messed up or not messed up, I think if you're a person coming in and you're dating somebody who has children, that's a huge responsibility. Now, I don't think you should go in there now thinking that you could discipline those kids and say whatever you want to say. You're going to have to take the humble path to that journey. You're gonna have to make sure that every step of the way, that when you're dating that person, the way that you're interacting with them in front of their kids is gonna have a big influence, and the way that their kids perceive you is gonna have a big influence on the future of your relationship. I think that this is, it's a very tough situation when you're already dating one person, but when they have kids, it's kind of like you're almost dating them too, in some kind of way. Not in the literal sense, but like, you gotta get to know them. You have to build a relationship with them. They have to trust you. And depending on those kids' age, it's also about the time that you spend with them. Let's say, the person you're dating, your partner has kids that are like under 10. Of course, most of the time when you are together, you will actually need to be physically in the same room because you need to watch them and monitor them. So if you have a good relationship with them, that's gonna help. But if these kids are like older, most likely you won't be spending so much time with them for long periods, You'll have activities and stuff for family bonding, but it won't be like you have to be in the same room with each other. But long story short, I think the role depends on the relationship that you're flourishing and you're building with your partner. And it also depends on the family dynamic. Sometimes you don't need to be a step parent. You just need to be a supportive person to your partner and to whatever they need in the family. They might already be good. They might have the 2 parents and the grandmothers and the aunts. So you're just the extra bonus. So those kids can come to you for extra bonus things. But I think to be safe, it's always good to ask the parents to make sure sure that you are authorized to give advice, that you are authorized to discipline, or to just, make comments. Because when you come out your neck and you just say whatever you want to those kids, be ready for the repercussions. And that could put your actual relationship with their father or their mother in jeopardy. So I would say your role is to just be cautious, to be humble, to be considerate, and to be supportive of your partner as much as you can. And to also wait for them to give you more access to their children. Do not infiltrate and try to take over, because that's gonna rub everybody the wrong way, and it's not gonna work. I feel like whenever people try to come in and be like, hey, I'm your new stepmom, it's like, I don't know, even though you're cool, it might be seen as you're trying to go in too fast. So take your time, try to build real genuine relationships with those kids. Don't try to perform so that your partner could think, oh, you're the best stepmom ever. Don't do that. Be genuine about the relationships that you're building with the children and with the partner and with the children's mother or father. Make sure that you're actually doing things from a genuine place, because children are very sensitive and they can tell when someone's being fake. So that's what I would have to say. Take your time, and good luck to you. I hope that you and your partner end up being together in the future for a long time, and that you may if you want to have kids of your own, you may end up having kids of your own, or that the family structure allows you to enter. I think that's the toughest part with joining a family that's already there, and you're dating somebody who has kids. It's you gotta almost you're dating them, but you're also asking for permission to enter into that family. So be cautious of the way you enter, and be cautious of the things that you're doing, and eventually they'll let you in if they see that you're a genuine person that truly does care. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for tuning in to WiseAïchaTalks. Next episode coming right up, right soon. Make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio on my Instagram, and follow me on Instagram. Submit comments below. What do you think about this? What is the role of someone who's dating someone who has kids? Do you do something? Do you change their diaper? Do you cook for them? What do you think you should do? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and toodles.